Hi everyone, welcome back to My Parenting Way. My name's Katie and I'm going to do a really quick video on how to dehydrate water beads. Now the reason why I'm doing this very quick little video is because we were given water beads a few years ago by a friend and we have never been able to dehydrate the blasted things. So you're going to follow me today for a little experiment and hopefully by the end I can tell you officially that the quickest and easiest way to dehydrate these water beads. So for those of you who don't know what they are, these are these kind of like water style beads. You get them in a dehydrated packet, so they're really, really small, and you add water to them and expand. And just be wary, people, that this might mean that if you buy a packet and basically hydrate it all at once, it can create like 17 packets of the things. So be wary that it can create a lot of balls if you sort of hydrate all of them all together. So I've laid all these beads out on a baking tray and I've put some greaseproof paper underneath and sort of lined it, and I've spread them out all as much as I can. There's still a few overlapping, but I'm sure that'll be fine. But basically I'm going to try and put these in the oven to try and basically roast the moisture out, which I hope is going to be okay. I'm going to watch them like a hawk. And I'm just going to keep a really good eye on them. The greaseproof paper is so it obviously doesn't stick to the pan. I'm not quite sure how they're going to end out, but I'll keep you updated. So I'm going to put the oven on at 180 degrees, and that's about 350 Fahrenheit, roughly. I'm going to let that heat up and then I'll pop them in and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've got 16 minutes left of 45, or 15 now, of 45 minutes, and oh, still quite big. Okay, give it a little shake. You can see all the steam rising up from it, so I think a lot of the steam and water is coming off of them. So we'll give it another 15 minutes and we'll see. Right, so here we are after 45 minutes in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit. And you can see how small they should be. Teeny tiny. And they're still pretty big. They're still full of moisture. The paper's gone soggy. So I'm going to put them on some new paper and shove them in the oven again for another half an hour at 180. And then so where are we at? By Jove, I think we've cracked it. So after, in total, about an hour and 15 minutes and 2 rounds of slowly drying out in the oven, this is what we've got. So I've managed to dry them out. This is what they look like dried out all together. There's a few little wobbly ones still, but I'm not too bothered about that because they're easy to store now. So I'm going to store them in an airtight container, but I suppose you can always do them in a sort of a Ziploc bag as well. So either or, whatever's easiest for you with storage. I'm probably just going to put these down and put these in our sort of craft cupboard, so I know where they are and it's easy to store in a box, and I know that they're nice and sealed tight. So yeah, there you go. So just to be clear, in conclusion, the best and fastest way I have found to dry out water beads is an hour and 15 minutes in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This needs to be monitored very, very carefully. And I also really recommend getting some really good greaseproof paper, because once they've dried out, they are sticky. So trying to get them in any storage container is going to be actually really difficult. So even greaseproof paper, I recommend maybe just popping a little bit of oil on the bottom, just to make sure they don't stick. And again, just watch them like a hawk, and they end up shrinking down to these teeny tiny balls. And I'm actually really impressed with how small they get in the end, and how you can shrink them back. So I'm looking forward to just storing them and not seeing them for a while, and then eventually getting them out to play with them, maybe sometime in the summer. But I hope you found this helpful.